Welcome students. So in this class I want to take some problems on linear combination. Right? So let us take the first one. So express the vector one to 5, say 1 minus 2 5, as a linear combination of one one one, 1 2 3 and 2 minus 1 1. So this is the first one. So express the vector 1 minus 2 5 as a linear combination of 1 1 1, 1 2 3, 2 minus 1 1. So for convenience, let us give the names as, say, alpha equals to 1 minus 2 5, and let us use the symbols x equal to 1 1 1, y equals to 1 2 3 and z is equal to 2 minus 1 1. From the definition of linear combination, we know that we have to represent alpha as some number into x plus some number into y plus some number into z. So it is our responsibility to find those numbers here, so that on simplifying this expression you will get the value of alpha. Right? So for convenience, you take the symbol, say A B C belongs to F, the field, such that alpha is written as Ax plus By plus Cz. Now we have to evaluate the values of ABC. To 5 equals to A into 1 1 1 plus B into 1 2 3 plus C into 2 minus 1 1. So now multiply these values here. So this is A and A plus B, 2B, 3B, and this is 2C minus C. Now adding all these vectors together, this will be A plus B plus 2C, and this is A plus 2B minus C, and it is A plus 3B plus C. So this is a vector and this is a vector. Equating the LHS and RHS, what you will get? We have the corresponding equations like this: A plus B plus 2C equal to 1. A plus 2B minus C is equal to minus 2, and A plus 3B plus C equal to 5. So if I solve these three equations, then and the values of A, B, C are existed, then I can confirm that I have represented the vector 1 minus 2 5 as a linear combination of given three vectors, right? So I should be able to solve these three equations, and I have to say these are the values of ABC. Now solving the three equations, there are three methods available. So you can make use of any one of the methods, right? So what is the first method? So it is nothing but a method of random check, you can say. Of course, we don't make use of this method. So random check is very simple. So randomly you check what are the numbers I can take in place of ABC. Let me say, so to satisfy the first equation, if I take A is equal to minus 1, B is equal to minus 2 and C is equal to 1, will it satisfy or not? and what numbers I substitute in place of ABC, will it satisfy or not? If the first equation is satisfied, or the same values are going to satisfy second and third or not. So it is just like on observing the equations, you are predicting the values of ABC. So this is the suitable value of A, this is the suitable value of B, and this is suitable value of C. So depending upon the coefficients we take. Of course, we don't make use of this method. So we take the remaining two. The second one is, it is just like solving system of equations. Right? How do you solve them? Among the three equations, I will fix the first two, then I will eliminate one parameter. Again, I will consider remaining two equations. I will eliminate the same parameter and I will get the final equations. After solving them, I can find all the values of ABC, right? So let us do it first. So from the first two equations, so let us give numbering for them for convenience. Say this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So what I will do, I will subtract 1 and 2, so I will perform 1 minus 2. So I am subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. So what happens? It will be minus B and plus 3C is equal to 3. Then I will do 1 minus 3 as well. Not only 1 minus 3, you can do 2 minus 3 also. It is not at all a problem. So which gives that if I do 1 minus 3, A minus A will be 0. So B minus 3B means minus 2B. So 2C minus C, it will be C, is equal to 1 minus 5 minus 4. Now I am going to solve these two equations, right? So here what happens? I will multiply the first equation with 2, then I can subtract these two by cancelling the parameter B. If not, I will multiply this equation with 3, I can cancel the parameter C. I can do either of the ways. So let me cancel the symbol 3C here. So I will consider the equations minus B plus 3C equal to 3, and here by multiplying with 3 it will be minus 6B plus 3C is equal to minus 12. Now you subtract them, change the symbols, this will be plus, this will be minus, this will be plus, these two gets cancelled. So 5B is equal to 15 implies B is equal to 3. So after calculating B, I can place here. So what I will get? You can substitute any one of the equations. So minus 3 plus 3C is equal to 3 implies 3C is equal to 6 implies C is equal to 2. So I got the value of B and I got the value of C. I will calculate the values of A. Therefore you have A plus B plus 2C is equal to 1. Substituting here, A plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 1. So this implies that A is equal to minus 6. So this is one way of calculating the values of ABC. So what I will do, again recheck. So first I did 1 minus 2. So A minus A 0, B minus 2B minus B, 2C minus of minus C plus C, so 3C equal to 3. And I have done 1 minus 3. So A minus C is 0, B minus 3B minus 2B, so 2C minus C, C, so 1 minus 5 minus 4. Now I have calculated the symbol C here. So for this I have multiplied with 3. So first equation remains as it is. So minus B plus 3C is equal to 3. Multiplying with 3, it is minus 6B plus 3C is equal to minus 12. On solving, I will get B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 2. So substituting here, I will get A is equal to minus 6 here, right? So the second method is, apart from solving the system of equations in this method, I can make use of the matrix equation as well. In fact, for solving many problems, we need to make use of this matrix equation. because for the upcoming chapters like chapter 4 and chapter 5 etc., we are going to make use of these matrices for solving the system of equations. So let us do that also. So considering the given system of equations in matrix form, you have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, minus 1, and 1, 3, 1 of ABC equals to 1, minus 2, 5. Now, I will apply the row operations and consider that into echelon form. I hope you have studied echelon form at the intermediate level, which is nothing but whenever you have a square matrix or generally rectangular matrix, what we do, we take the first row first element and all the values before this must be 0. Then we take second row second element and all the values before this must be 0. So like this we are going to apply the row operations on this. So whatever the row operation is applied on the LHS matrix, the same thing will be applied on the RHS as well. So you are not applying different operations, you are applying the same operation on LHS as well as RHS. So doing that, R2 tends to R2 minus R1. So this will be equivalent to. So I am not changing the first row here, I am changing the rows from second row onwards. So first row will be as it is. So 1, 1, 2. So this will be ABC and this is 1 as well. So R2 tends to R2 minus R1. So 1 minus 1, 0, 2 minus 1, 1, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. This is minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. And I will do R3 tends to R3 minus R1. Then 1 minus 1, it is 0, 3 minus 1, 2, 1 minus 2, minus 1. So 5 minus 1, 4 I will get here. Again what I have to do? After doing all the elements 0 below the first diagonal, then I have to consider the second diagonal element and I have to make 0 the entries below of it. So I should apply R3 tends to R3 minus 2R2. So this will be equivalent to, so 1, 1, 2, 0, 1 minus 3, it will be as it is. So A, B, C equals to 1 minus 3 will be also as it is. Now we will do, so this is 0, this is 0. So let me write it separately, so for better understanding. So what is third row here? So 0, 2, minus 1, on the right side you have 4. And you are multiplying second row with 2. So if you multiply with 2, this is 0, this will be 2, this will be minus 6 and it is minus 6. Right? And you are subtracting the values. So while doing subtraction, we need to change the symbols. So this will be 0, this is minus, this is plus and this is plus. So here you will get 0, here it will be 5 and here it will be 10. So you will get that the value is 5 and 10. Now you have the corresponding equations here. So what are these? A plus B plus 2C is equal to 1, B minus 3C is equal to minus 3 and 5C is equal to 10. Right? So here we apply the process of back substitution. So starting from last equation, we have to come back. So first we evaluate the last parameter C, then B, then A. So from this 5C is equal to 10, which implies that C is equal to 2. And from the second equation we have B minus 3C is equal to minus 3. Since C is 2 here, so B minus 6 is equal to minus 3, implies B is equal to 3. Again, you have A plus B plus 2C is equal to 1. If you substitute C and B value here, you will get A is equal to minus 6. Right. So in this way, you are going to solve all kinds of problems. So there are two methods discussed for finding the linear combination. What is the first one? We will do the solution of solving system of linear equations either by eliminating the parameters one after the other or solving the system of equations using the matrix method. So, among this, even though it seems to be little confusing, this is the most useful method, because for the upcoming topics we are going to deal with linear dependence and linear independence. There each and every problem will be solved using the matrix method only. And we have fourth chapter as well, which is characteristic equation and characteristic vectors of matrices. There also we need to make use of these row operations for solving the matrices. So, for this we have to practice this problem. So, in exam point of view, you can solve the problem either by matrix method or eliminating the parameters method. Both are applicable, both has equal weightage. So, but we prefer this method because many other problems are solved using this matrix method, right? So, thank you very much. So, with this I want to give some practice problems in the classroom that you can take as an assignment and you can ask your queries with this. Thank you very much, right?